Ah yes, where are we now? Well, I've already picked this up. So we've got six strawberry plants. I've got a load at home already, but at the same time, they're not as good as these ones. And, well, it just seems silly not to pick them up, doesn't it? I think so. Let's take these home and plant them. Which ones? It seems really early. We're technically still in March. Look at all these varieties. Goodness, there's so many tomatoes. Now this year I wanted to do a cherry tomato, so I'll probably get one of them at some point, but also I want to do normal tomatoes because I wanted to make some chutney and some pasta sauces or something like that. So lots of things to do, lots of things to get, but at the same time I've got all my strawberries as well, and it hasn't been payday yet. That's the problem. Oh, well, she's got the trolley, so I assume we're filling it up. We might as well start with these. Now for the rest of them. They've been here all day. What do they want from us? Oh, within just a few days. Seriously? Only doing again? Already? Can you actually believe it? Let's get the compost out. I literally cannot believe how big all of these are already, so I need to top these up, don't I? It is pretty much the same process, so it's just adding compost on top, and then we'll make sure all the greenery is covered. So let's speed that up. So all of these are pretty much done. As you can see, I've covered the top here. I've left a couple of green bits out here, but these are pretty much near the top anyway, so this will probably do for what we're doing with these. They're pretty much done. They're at the top. So now I'm just going to leave them to grow, see what they do. Potatoes are wild. Look at this. This is like 3 days worth of growth. How mad is that? They're pretty much ready to come out, and they're all doing this as well, so that means they're making way up through the compost like this. So this means I need to break up these little lumps as they come up, just like that, and even them out. Goodness, they're all ready to come out. I'm going to do that now. Amy's just putting some compost, well, mulch, onto the last of the potatoes there. I've got one pot in here that hasn't done as well. As you can see, it's not even grown up yet, whereas these were touching the mesh inside. So that's the update on all of the potatoes. There's so many of them. Do you think that's too many? Is that too many? Hopefully not.
Too late now.
It is too late. We're here now. Look at all of them. I'm proud of them. So now each of these have got like the mulch stuff on top, because underneath you've got this rock hard compost where it's baked on in the sun. So I'm hoping putting this slightly thinner stuff, I think I called it similar to chaff in one of the last videos, so hopefully that will keep the moisture. And then over here, this is my, what is this? The Sweet Million tomato. This is doing really well, because if you have a little look in there, got a few trusses already, which is really good. And over here, an update on the beetroot. They're starting to show. I've just watered those, hence why it looks quite slimy. And then over here, we've got the oogity boogity peas. I've only got one little shoot of those. And the Mr. Big peas, got 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just about see 4 in there, but 4 show. Oh look, a 5th. Yes, 5 of those showing. Cress, I'm going to harvest that soon, and hopefully more will grow up in between, because if we have a little poke around, there is more growing under there. And then these are the leaves. They've started to shoot up, and I know you're meant to cut them and then they come back again, but just a little taste test, I suppose. Beautiful stuff. Amazing. So I'm going to do more of that, perhaps in a separate tray. But yeah, this is a really good update. Oh, and the tomatoes over here, they're doing really well as well. That's gone rock solid. I might just put a bit of compost on there. Just look at that. That's not great. But I tell you what is great. Some of these are showing trusses as well. Already in there. Look at that. Fantastic news. I've got the last of these Spudman potatoes to do, so I'm going to do them. And I've got all of these to do as well. So I need to put these on and put them in bigger pots. But strawberries are growing. That's really exciting. Just going to fill these up for the potatoes. Just a little bit in each. Run your hand round like that, breaking up the bigger lumps, even it out. I'm going to plonk the potatoes in there. Same again, just get rid of these bigger lumps. I'm hoping this mould doesn't really affect it too much. Just like that. So these are the last of the... Wow, look at those. Now that's impressive. These are the last of the potatoes. I'm just going to pop that big one in there, and maybe that littler one like that, and then in here, pan down. I'll bring that one in like that. I'm going to cover that immediately. So now I've got room this side to put that little one and that tiny one there, and then I'm just going to cover those up as well, just like that. And I'm going to cover these up. Break up the bigger bits on top, just so it gives the chips a chance to grow up and do their thing. Now this compost is quite wet already, so I'm not going to give a massive amount of water to these. And there we have it. Spuds complete. I've got 6 little strawberry plants, and I've got 6 of these pots here. These are, I believe they're 2-litre pots. There we go, on the bottom there, you can just about see it. 2.0 litre pots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them up with compost, and then I'm going to pop these beautiful things in. Now that involves getting a spoonful of compost in the bottom of each pot, like so. I'll repeat this process, just like that, and there we go. So now I take these strawberry plants and I'm just going to plonk them inside. Each of these pots, they should just fall off. There we go, just like that. And then you have a really good root system underneath. I'm going to just pop that in like that, and then I'm going to backfill in here. Just like that, give it a shake. That was magic, wasn't it? And now I'm going to do the same with the rest of them. And there we have it, the last strawberry done. I'll just add this to all of these ones here, and look who's arrived. Ah. Hello, Peter. You got your chops full? He's just having a little snack. Anyway, so that is that's all the strawberries now done. What I'm going to say is thanks very much for watching. If you've got anything from us, make sure you like and subscribe, and hopefully catch you in the next video where we'll be doing something else. What would that be? What should we do? Probably an update video, maybe. So, see you then. Cheers. He gets all scared, he poos. Where's Peter? Ooh. Probably as close as I can get without him running away. Yeah, Peter.